Welcome back to another episode where I'm going to play some more Arena. So let's just jump right into it. Mage, Warrior, and Priest. I think I'm going with Warrior. Really need weapons as a Warrior. If you don't get Fiery War Axes, you're probably going to lose, but just hope for the best.
Victory or death!
First pick is pretty awful. Unplayable. Pretty much also unplayable, so gotta go with the Crazed Alchemist. And there's a Weaponsmith, one of the best cards a warrior can get. Taskmaster's okay. Enrage is Brewmaster's okay. I think just get the Brewmaster. Zerker. All these picks are really no contest, so this one is a little bit. But spell damage really not that important with Warrior. I doubt I'm going to get many spells, if any, that do damage. So really no way to interact with Angry Chicken. Demolisher and Kodo are both good. I'm going to take the Demolisher, though. And a Gore Howl. I've never actually used a Gore Howl, but very expensive mana-wise. Can't really attack the player except once, so fits best into a deck that's conservative, where by the time you can play it, you're not down a lot of life and you can use it effectively. My other choices are pretty bad though, so I'm gonna take it. Both these cards are good. Farseer isn't that great. I do already have 3/4 drops, so only 1/5 and take the Knight. This card becomes amazing if you have a weapon out. Taskmaster or Priestess of Elune? Well, I do have the Worgen here, so I'm going to take the Taskmaster. Arcanite Reaper, no contest there. Charter 7 Cleric and Blitzel Raider are both very good. I do only have 2/2 drops. 3/3 drops. But I like the Cleric a lot more. It can just be so good if you follow a turn 2 or a turn 3 play followed up by a turn 2. Ardent Squire can be good if you have cards to buff it. I have one so far. Well, I guess I could use the Taskmaster on her as well. 4 drops. I'm going to take the Magi though. I don't really like Argent Squire that much unless I'm running like a Paladin deck or something. So, Cleric, another Cleric, or Spiteful Smith. Now, Spiteful Smith could be really good in this deck, especially if I get a couple more weapons. So I really got to take it. This is very mediocre pack here. This card's bad. This card's pretty bad. Execute, it's almost always a 2-for-1 for you, so it's not that great, but it's still hard removal, which you might need. So another Worgen. And another Gore Howl. I highly doubt I'm going to play 2 Gore Howls. Very expensive, so I gotta take the big game hunter here since I'm not running any Murlocs. Another interesting choice here. Now, No Motion Bender is a solid card. Not too great, but it's fine. Charge, nothing really in this deck to combine it with. And again, it's really card disadvantageous to use. Shield Block, I'm not really a fan of it, but it can be okay. Especially in with this Gore Howl. Just letting me take less damage and draw out the game a bit. And since I do already have a lot of 4-drops, I think I will take the Shield Block. And Warsong Commander is so good. So another Ogre Magi. Again, I have nothing really to combo with it. Just 4 for 4/4. So I'm gonna take the Iron Big Owl. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 2-drops. We really need more 2-drops. Preferably with there aren't 2 2s. But don't really have a choice here. Another Weaponsmith, gotta take that. So I have a lot of 3-drops, but really no 2s. So I'm gonna take the Voodoo Doctor here. And there's a Fire War Axe, gotta take that. And a Pint-sized Summoner as well as a Commanding Shout. Now, I don't like Moral Strike. Really don't. Commanding Shout can be really, really good or just useless. But I do need 2-drops here. I guess no. I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the War Axe. I'm gonna take the Commanding Shout. It can just be so effective if you can use it, and then even killing one enemy minion and keeping yours alive while drawing a card. We'll take the Engineer. And my last card. So Sunwalker or Upgrade. I have 3 weapons? 3 weapons and 2 weaponsmiths. So very strong chance of me always having a weapon in my first 5 cards. And this just makes your weapons better. Sunwalker is good as well, but I'm gonna take the upgrade. Alright, so a decent deck. I don't really have that many good 2-drops. Most of my 2-drops, pretty much all my 2-drops except the Berserker here, are less than 2 or 3 power and toughness. So, but I do have quite a lot of weapons. So we'll see how it goes.
Versus Throw.
Shaman.
For Doomhammer. Victory or death.
And Fire War Axe in my opening hand. Always like to see that. So nothing to keep the Dread Courser. Ogre Magi is getting sent back. So what was the Harvest Golem? Man, I could keep the Harvest Golem. I mean, I can go turn 2 or turn 1 Fire War Axe, turn 2 Dread Corsair. The only thing is, if he has a slime, I'm in trouble. So I'll keep it. Just in case he does have a slime, I don't want to completely waste it. I mean, the odds aren't very high that he has a slime in his opening hands.
Blood and plunder.
Again, against a shaman, you don't want him to have stuff on the board if you can help it. I mean, I'm not going to trade with this because he's going to attack my taunt anyways, most likely. So I could Cruel Taskmaster and then Wind Fairy for 12. He's going to die though. I mean, I can kill one. And that seems okay. That's 12 damage, so.
What to work?
Almost thinking just going for his face here with the War Axe. I mean, I do have the Arcanite Reaper to do another 10 damage, but I'd rather play it safe.
I hope you like my invention.
Oh, upgrade here. But I'll save that for the Arcanite Reaper. Yep, one of the best shaman cards available. 1 mana,
Let the pain
2 creatures.
me.
Oh, I think I'm just gonna start hitting him with my War Axe. Yep. It's too bad you can't do that to a player.
My shield for Argus.
So that was an interesting way he played that. Now the question is, do I Cruel my Harvest Golem here? I mean, doesn't seem like a good idea. But what else will I target? I guess I can kill his golem.
Now?
It seems alright.
Back to work.
I mean, he needs to get rid of both of these or put down a taunt. There's a taunt. That's irritating. But that helps. So yeah, looks like it's over for him. I can attack with the Taskmaster into the Earth Elemental, execute it, and then swing for the win.
No problem.
So could have ended badly for me. Warriors have a hard time finishing off your opponent once you get him low. It's pretty much the best top deck I could have hoped for.
Garrosh versus Rexar. Let the hunt begin. Victory or death.
So 1 second again. I'm gonna ship all these back and hope for another 2-drop. Or a weapon. And there's a weapon switch, so might save the coin to play that. Maybe not. So I could coin this out, and then next turn I really don't have a play, or I could just wait. I'm trying to think, what can he do? I mean, not much. I'm not too worried. Yeah. It's a Gorehowl.
You love my new recipe.
So next turn I can play the Weaponsmith, get my 2/2 out. Even if he kills this, I can kill that with the weapons.
May my ancestors watch over me.
That's kind of annoying, but this weapon is only a 2/2. I guess I just trade both. That's okay.
Try this. Don't rush me.
You're gonna attack first because he's gonna enrage. You don't want to take extra damage if you can help it.
Don't rush me. May my ancestors watch over me.
That's fine.
Watch this. Blood and plunder. Call for the doctor.
Seems pretty good.
Wanna blow something up?
Of course. Next turn I'm probably gonna play the Silver Hand Knight once I draw something else.
Shields up!
Watch this. Squire, attend me. Ready, sir.
Get this Gorehowl out.
You're not a morning person.
So I could execute that Master right now. And just avoid the string of 1/1s that are going to be coming at me. Or I could silence him with the Owl.
I wonder.
Which is what I think I'm going to do.
Battle!
I mean, the Owl trades, but that's okay. I mean, he can trade the Imp and his bow for my
Silver Moon shall
Knight here, which is probably what he's going to do. Well, I guess he's not because he's got an explosive trap. Or snipe. He still might. Well, I'm going to trade all three. It's fine by me. And an Arcanite. So I'm pretty sure he's got an explosive here, but we'll find out in a sec. No, it looks like it is a snipe. So we just go for his face here. And then you have 7 damage from the Gorehowl. And I don't want to give him more durability for his bow by playing a creature that's going to get sniped. So I think I just attack with the Reaper here, execute this guy, and then armor up. That's like a plan.
Ready to ride. Well played.
Fine by me. That's gore howl. Will you ever use it to kill a minion? I don't know. Don't really like it. Alright, that's 2. It's pretty early in the morning. Don't know how many people are playing right now, so.
Garrosh versus Valera.
Watch your back.
Victory or death.
So Berserker followed by Cruel Taskmaster seems pretty good. Turn this back. Yeah, seems like an excellent starting hand. So
It's time for a little blood.
I mean, I don't think the rogue really has anything for 2 mana that can kill Berserker. So looking at least 5 damage. Oh, that's perfect. And you can't even backstab it if I once I buff it. So
Back to work.
Who you want me killed?
you can attack with his weapon and take 7, but I don't think it's gonna do that. It's a deadly poison, he might. Shiv. He'll attack it with his weapon. That's fine by me. That gives me a huge life advantage. And he really has to. What else is he going to do? And he's not. So, okay.
Who you want me killed?
He might have a fan of knives, so really nothing to silence this out anyways. I'd like to save the Warzone Commander until later, because it almost always dies, but I really don't have another play here, so. And does, if it lives, which it very well might, since he has to deal with this Berserker, it can do a lot for me next turn. Fan of knives.
I am not a morning
Oh,
person.
Imp Master is not going to help you. That's also not going to help you. So, pretty sure the game's over for this guy, because I can just play the Weaponsmith and attack.
Sorry about that.
Try. Who you want me killed? No problem.
Oh, one of my easiest wins. Very good combo at the beginning. All about the pressure.
Garrosh versus
Paladin.
I will fight with honor. Victory or death.
I'm going second though, I like that. So I might not lead. I might save to get the weaponsmith out on turn 3.
I'll never tell.
I think that's what I'm gonna do, because really this does nothing but buff that. So that looks
Reporting
good.
for duty.
Second kill this token.
Back to work.
Don't really like this card. Again, too dependent on secrets, and most secrets are terrible. So flesh-eating ghoul here, so I can trade both to the flesh-eating ghoul, or which seems okay. I could also just play the demolisher out here, or you can use the shield master. I think I'm gonna play the shield master.
Tadingo! No problem.
Yep. So if he doesn't attack the shield master, next turn I can kill it with
Let me think.
the Cruel Taskmaster plus the 2/2 weapon from the weaponsmith. Or even just kill him with the shield master, which might be better, depending on what he does. A Blessing of Kings here would be pretty unfortunate.
I wonder.
Consecration. That's fine by me. Trade.
I'm not ready.
Probably not playing my weaponsmith out. No targets on the board. Better to keep it back. You know, the spell damage is absolutely nothing for me, but whatever. What number of plays next turn?
Put it on your tab.
Probably just going to trade here and then get the weaponsmith out.
Crush. No. To my command.
Against paladins, you really don't want enough stuff on the board either, since they have a lot of ways to interact with their own minions. Now I can get him enraged. Next turn I can have a 4 power weapon, which looks like I will. I can also swap the attack here and kill it, which I think is what I'm going to do. That'll bring that to 1, but that's okay.
You love my new recipe. Super!
Have a 9 power gore howl soon. So yeah, this seems like a great play. I mean, he could have another consecration, but it's okay. I have a very high life total on the gore howl, which should make things really good for me next turn, no matter what he does.
Let me think. I wonder. Reporting for duty.
Okay. So I'd like to protect the weaponsmith. So seems like I can trade this here, that there, and kill a token and then attack.
What now?
Yeah, I can do that.
Don't push me.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
So consecrate would be really good for him here, but I mean, unless he plays a taunt or gets rid of some of these creatures, I can do 9, 5, 7. You know, I can kill him next turn.
Give me a quest.
That's not gonna help. Nah, that's what he needs. But that's fine. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 damage here, and I think I'm just gonna put the Gorehowl, kill the adventurer, and attack.
Push forward.
Facing a Demolisher and a Gorehowl out, he's doesn't have very many options available to him. And if someone does get rid of it, I do have the Arcanite Reaper, so most likely dead next turn.
Let me think.
He needs like a Consecration and a Taunt to survive.
Justice.
Yeah, that works, I guess.
Reporting for duty.
So 3, 5, 8, 9, 6, 15. So I'm 1 damage short of killing him. Let's see what I draw here.
I hope you like my invention.
Yeah. So I think I Gorehowl the Kings and then attack. Seems okay.
Push forward.
And you don't want to leave creatures on the board. Help it.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
So see what tricks he has now. I can do some interesting things with this Brewmaster next turn. Draw another card.
Northrend.
Got the weapon. Switch. Attack. But so True Silver is probably not going to save him. He's taking at least. That doesn't help.
Push forward.
Quite easy match. Like I said, warrior decks really depend on weapons, and I did get 4 so, and an upgrade. So it's been a pretty good position. Only 4-0. Let's try to get to 8.
Garrosh versus Valera.
Watch your back.
Victory or death!
And that's both back, both very mediocre in turn 1. Rogue can just dagger. The 2-1 and it doesn't heal anything. So this is a pretty terrible starting hand, especially on the play. Early momentum is very important in this game, so Well, that certainly helps.
It's time for a little blood.
Make that a 3/4 next turn if it survives. Possibly the rogue could kill it. And against the rogue, them going second is a huge advantage for them since they have so many combo cards and abilities, and the coin counts as spells. So, well, that's fine by me.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Who you want me killed?
The Raging Worgen can just do so much damage, especially in this deck. Try to save it for last, because generally the cards you play first are going to get removed first.
This is our town, scrub.
Yeah, beat it.
Mark the spot.
So that's fine.
I wonder.
Push forward.
Doing like this forces him to trade his Bloodcell Raider with the Berserker. If he wants to kill it. No, I mean, he could have an Eviscerate or something as well. But
Tazdingo! Yes!
that's fine. That's a very nice card at the top of the deck here. So there's no real way I can save the Worgen here to combo. I mean, I'm gonna have to trade with the Shield Master right now. Nothing really I can do. I mean, I can draw first. Maybe I'll get something. I mean, I can play that and switch, and it does basically the same thing, except that I use the Crazy Alchemist instead of the Cruel Taskmaster. And since I do have this Execute, I think that is what I'm going to do.
You love my new recipe.
And a nice armor buffer here for my Gorehowl. So next turn I can execute pretty much anything he plays.
Pay attention, class.
Most likely what I'm going to do.
I am ready to learn.
Maybe not. I mean, I could also just play him, kill him.
What now?
4 cards. I mean, him making 1/1s is annoying, but we're just gonna have a way to buff anything, so that's fine.
Back to work! Tazdingo! Yes!
And if he does, the next turn I can deal with it with the Gorehowl.
I wonder.
Just playing that and then executing. Lose a 1/1 up and I can armor up. It didn't seem that effective. Really no board pressure. You know, depending on what spells he has, it could backfire on me, but I feel pretty confident with his Gorehowl and 30 life and 5 armor still.
I wonder.
Deadly poison. That would be very good. Cold blood.
I'm ready to learn.
That's fine.
Choose soon.
So I can execute or howl. No, I guess I can't do both, but I'm probably gonna execute Tiger. Yep, seems okay. And I'm saving the Voodoo Doctor to heal myself.
This is our town, scrub.
Yeah, beat it.
Okay. Leroy gets it for 6. Not a big deal. So I can attack for 5, or I can kill one of these and then heal. But it still means you can kill it, so.
Someone call for the doctor.
Then he is going to take 5 if he attacks with the Assassin's Blade, so. With that Warhowl here threatening 6. I'll leave him at 3.
I wonder.
Don't really like Leroy Jenkins. As a legendary, I mean, he's good for finishing off an opponent, but the whelps, if they don't deal with him, can trade back with the Leroy, so.
So many options.
You love my new recipe.
The Frost Wolves stand ready.
Okay. Fire War Axe. So I can just attack for 6, play the fire, and save the Fire War Axe, which is I think what I'm gonna do. I mean, rogues don't really have a way to heal themselves, and I mean, unless he's got a taunt.
Squire, attend me.
I'm not gonna play it out. You never know. He'll have moves. Really needs a taunt here, and he can't really use his dagger. I mean, he's on me. Thunder Vargas would be pretty good for him right now.
Are you ready for this?
That's fine. Right, so looks like he lost. So. Taunt would have really caused me some trouble here, but luckily he did not get it. Weapons are just so good in this game. Almost always they're a 2-for-1. Sure, you take a little damage, but I seem to always use them just to go for their face. But alright, 5 wins. Try to get 3 more. And a paladin.
I will fight with honor.
I'm a strong opinion that Paladin
Your
is
death.
the best class overall in draft right now. So whenever I face a Paladin, I don't like it. Can't really. Gonna keep the Fire War Axe no matter what. But I really like to have another 2-drop. The Dread Corsair with the Fire War Axe is pretty good, so I think I'm gonna keep that as well. And Spiteful Smith. So pretty slow start here. But if he coins out a 2-drop, I can War Axe it, which is pretty good. A secret. I could armor here or War Axe, and it's much better to War Axe. And just check to see if he has a secret. I mean, the only good Paladin secret is the one that replaces it with the 2/1, which will be fine here. And that's not what he dropped, so it's either the Resurrect a minion or could be reduce one of my minions health to 1. I mean, both pretty bad cards. Swords of Justice is a good card, especially with its Paladins get very strong. So I could just play out the Shattered Sun Cleric, or I could play both of these. I could just play one and then armor. I think I'm gonna do this.
Blood and plunder.
Yeah, it is the one that reduces it to 1. So not gonna play the Cruel Taskmaster. Probably should have led with the Cruel Taskmaster actually, but that's okay. Because it is not optional and I would have to kill my own guy. This does let him kill him with his swords, but it's...
Blood and plunder.
So I think I do one attack, do 1, and then play, yeah.
Work.
Hope you like my invention.
Job's done.
Here's a Gorehound with Spiteful Smith, so. Swords of Justice is really good, especially the earlier you get it out. All his tokens become 2/2s. Now I have a 4/4 to deal with. But I do have this commanding shot, which is going to come in handy.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
No problem.
Oh, if you're sure.
If I were him, I would kill the Cruel Taskmaster, but he does not want to. So I could Brewmaster back. All 3 of these have battle cries, so that could be interesting. 5/4, so I could attack for 6 here. Attack once. Master back him. That seems like a pretty good plan.
Push forward.
No problem.
If you're sure.
I'll put it on your head. Back to work.
Seems pretty good. Next turn I do have my Gorehowl. I mean, you can trade this with that. Kill that, maybe that 1. Just no big deal. Consecration doesn't do much here. That card does. Really good card. So I can kill my Brewmaster. Alright, interesting. So, the question is, do I can use this on my Vengeful Smith. So give me the enrage on the Gorehowl, should do 9. But I think it's better just to kill and put creatures down.
They are bent by command. No
So like, unless he has, I mean, Consecration right here would be very good, and he's probably got it. Nope. It's perfectly fine by me. It's, next turn I can just Gorehowl that. So, looking at possible 12 damage next turn.
Reporting for duty.
So this is pretty interesting. So I can silence him, attack, make my Gorehowl much bigger. You want to do that? Well, I guess I can attack here. Then my Gorehowl will become enough to kill him. Yeah, that seems good. There's actually really no reason for the silence there. This sets up for the kill next turn. I should have armored in a turn, I didn't.
Engaging TC-130 Mental Dislocator.
Well, that's the card I'd like him to take, so. He realizes he's lost, so. I assume, unless he has a big game hunter, which might be. So, this deck's doing very, very well. I like Warrior a lot. I like the Warrior playstyle, but I've drafted him where I've gotten like no weapons at all. It's just awful. Just awful when that happens.
Garrosh versus
Eating
Thrall.
burger.
For Doomhammer. Victory or death.
So going second here. Maybe you should have saved the execute to combine with the Cruel Taskmaster. But
Greetings, friend.
so I'm just gonna get the owl out. Start putting the pressure on. Shaman has a lot of AoE spells, so gotta be careful how you play things. That's fine. Well, actually, it's not really fine because I can't play my Cruel Taskmaster now. Like I could, but I'm gonna have to either buff that. So I'll probably just pass here. Not the best start, but I was really hoping he would get a Searing Totem there. Probably shouldn't have wasted a coin.
Are open.
That works though. So I can cool trade.
Work.
Yeah, next turn I have my Weaponsmith. Very slow start here. It's fine. Also fine. I'd much rather use Lightning Bolt on that. Anything important. Again, as a shaman, you just don't want them to have minions out. Too many ways to interact. Get them off the board. Can't really go for their face. So I can actually use the Brewmaster to return that and get another weapon if I so desire. Which I don't right now, but.
Watch this.
And this is either tiger or both of these. We can do the tiger. A lot of tricks I have in my hand right here, so if he does get his big taunt golem, I think I'm going to save Big Game Hunter for that, because that card is very irritating. As is that. So I might just execute this, attack my weapon, execute, and then I have 5 mana. Seems okay.
You love my new recipe.
And I'd really like him to play his Overload Golem. I think it costs like 6 or 7. And then I can Big Game Hunter it for free, and he loses out a lot of mana next turn. And I can always take this back to do some shenanigans with my Brewmaster. You guys gotta be really careful about summoning totems now, since totems can give my Raging Worgen a win period.
I wonder.
Got a lot of cards, so a lot of options. Got 3 on the table, 3 in hand. He's got 7, so that's not good for him. Hex, yeah. So I'm pretty sure if I Brewmaster and return that, it does not come back to my hand as a tiger. It'll come back as a frog and be useless.
Don't rush me.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm ready.
He's really got to deal with this Worgen though. This next turn I can swing for 8. And I'm saving my upgrade in case I do draw a weapon. I've had my Gorehound like every game. I'd like to see it again.
What to do?
And Lightning Storm. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. So I can Arcanite Reaper, upgrade, attack for 4.
What now?
I mean, there's no reason to even upgrade it this turn, except to use my mana.
Crush! No.
I could also attack from him for 6, and with 3 charges on that. No, I'm gonna play 6. And I hold the upgrade back, just so like he doesn't realize that. I can do it, and he might have a slide. There's no reason to give it 6 when 5 was enough to kill the minion there. So I'm still holding this Big Game Hunter in hopes that if he does have the Taunt Golem, I can destroy it. Which would pretty much end the game for him.
What to do?
Put this apple on your head.
So my upgrade can take care of that. I'm gonna play the Novice Engineer first.
I hope you like my invention.
demolish it. So we upgrade. And I can either play the Demolisher here, or I can play the Brewmaster and get card advantage, which is what I think I'm going to do.
I'll put it on your tongue.
I hope you like my invention.
Job's done.
So he's really got to hope whatever minion he plays shoots this once. Because he has to get rid of both of these. Or he's in trouble.
I wonder.
And the big game hunter might just be a dead card. I might not ever have creature with 7 attack. Seems pretty good. This one.
You call that a win?
Join or die.
Oh, this isn't good. Perfect RNG for you, my friend. So I can cruel. I really gotta kill this though. So I can kill that. Then I can cruel that. Play the Demolisher, heal myself, I guess.
Back to work.
Someone call for the doctor.
My only question here is, do I play this or do I hold it? And I think I'm going to hold it. Because my golem just ends the game. Surely this is going to kill that.
You call that a win?
This guy is a really good deck. So that doesn't do much.
Blood and plunder.
I have to play this guy now.
Beast in my veins.
So probably a loss depending on what I draw. I mean, if he attacks with his weapon here and I draw a Gorehowl, I can win. But he's not gonna play it safe. And there's the Gorehowl. So I'm at 15. If I attack that, I'll do 5. Bring me down to 10, which is 7 damage you can do to me. Or only if I got here. I really wish you'd attacked with his weapon. That would have been a sweet win.
I am not a morning person.
Yeah. No, this is your win, so. Yeah, can't really beat a shaman with that slow start, and he just has a really, really strong deck. If I had a better hand, I could have probably beat him. I'll play him again, which is most likely what's going to happen if I queue right now.
Get up!
What a surprise!
Throw!
Like I said, it's always seems like the draft pool is pretty low.
Victory or death!
Fiery War Axe, yes. Alright, that helps a lot. 2 drops aren't very good though.
Greetings, friend.
This guy's pretty confident.
Put this apple on your head.
Oh, you're not living very long. I debated strongly killing that with my War Axe. I probably should have.
I hope you like my invention.
Back to work!
I'll just get out the weaponsmith. Okay.
They all bend
No
to my command.
Make me have a 5 damage War Axe. 4 damage. Weaponsmith weapon? A lot of tricks next turn. Plays Tonic and Silence.
What to do?
Lightning Storm. I really gotta play around. Don't want to play too many creatures. Just to have them AoE'd and lose a lot of card advantage.
I wonder.
If he doesn't kill that, I have a good chance of trading. Using my Sun Cleric on him.
Bring me steel.
No? That's irritating. Let's upgrade here, but I think I'm just gonna save it. So I can kill that. And I can play a Weaponsmith. Or I can play a Demolisher and fire that.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
And just protect the Demolisher. I could have buffed the taunt, but he's almost surely got some type of lightning AoE. Three axe. Hopefully this pings the Yeti. Nope, but still okay. I don't want that Yeti sitting around though.
Try this.
Push forward.
sure he'd love to use his lightning abilities. And I can always get the weapon smith back if it survives. Let's get into the battle axe.
What to do?
Another hex, of course. His deck is just ridiculously good.
Watch this. You love my new recipe.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
So I can attack that there. Attack that, attack that. He's okay.
Don't rush me. Watch this.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
I'll put it on your tab.
Here come the lightning storms. Not much I can do. Do 3 damage to all creatures, so these will all die. Trade. And he really needs to play it if he doesn't have it. Sure, he's got one.
What to do?
Lava burst. That's 3. No, 2 overload. So I think I just silence here and go for his face. 4, 7, 8, 10 damage. Seems like fun.
Try this. Don't rush
Battle!
me.
If you insist.
Question is, do I play this out or do I wait? If he has lightning storm, he's probably gonna die. And he is locked out of 2 mana next turn. I just need to do 2 damage. So if he lightning storms, these are all dead guaranteed. These could die. Trade, so I might as well just play it.
It's time for the unload.
He's hoping for spell power totem, I'm sure.
Well played. You win.
I knew I could beat him. He just had a really good draw and I had a really poor one last time. Very nice. So what am I, 7-1, I think? So 1 more win. And I know if I queue right now I'll face him again, and I don't really want to fight him 3 times in a row. I'd rather fight someone else. It's a little more interesting to play against. So I'm going to wait 15 seconds before I queue. Or so. And let's see who we get. So, a lot of my 2-drops are very weak, but like I really didn't have any opportunity to draft any good 2-drops, so it hurt the deck a bit. But made up with it with the weapons. I actually kind of like Gorehowl, but it's almost like if you're winning already, it helps you win more. If you're behind, it really doesn't help you. So let's keep. And it still might be him if there's no one else. Nope.
Garrosh versus Uther.
I will fight with honor. Victory or
And unfortunately, I do go first again. So we're going to send all these back just for a better chance of getting a 2-drop here. And a little graphical glitch there, but pretty terrible starting hand. Really, really bad. So should have probably kept one of the 3-drops just in case of this situation. I do still have 2 draw steps. I think it's because I alt-tabbed. It's messing up. But we know that these are both 5. So this could very well end up being a loss since I have nothing. We really need to draw a 2-drop here. Fire War Axe. No, another 5-drop. So things are going very badly for me this game. I mean, I could have commanded shouted there and drawn a card, but I don't think it's really worth it. Next turn I might have to.
On my watch.
Yep. He has a really good opening hand. So if I play this right now, it's gonna die, guaranteed. But really, I have to. What else can I do? Not playing anything is gonna make me lose. So. Hopefully he does not have a cleric, because if he does, then I'm really screwed.
Follow the rule.
Yep, that is an amazing hand. So very well be a loss for me here. Cool, Taskmaster helps.
back to work.
Probably should have killed the Argent Protector there in case he had some way of returning it to his hand. This glitch I've never seen before is really annoying. And a True Silver. This guy has an amazing deck and an amazing hand. So if I play the Weaponsmith, it just dies. One swing from that, one swing from that. So I think I play the Tiger here.
Put this apple on your head.
Not on my watch.
It's fantastic. It's fantastic. The deck this guy has. Oh, we're not done yet. More Divine Shield? Looks like it. So I pretty much lost this game. There's almost nothing I can do to come back from this. Amazing start from this guy. I mean, the Shieldmaster helps a bit, but I can't even kill anything. So I mean, I can take one Divine Shield away. It does nothing.
What now?
I really have to here. I mean, so good. I can't kill either of these. I can kill one of his 2/2s, which does nothing. I mean, then you can just finish me with that next turn. Or probably with a lucky proc from that.
What now?
I mean, if I kill that, then I guess. Can't kill me with just one lucky proc. Which is better. I have to here. And, yeah.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
This guy's just phenomenal, so I had such a bad start. You see, you're missing your first 2 turns is just terrible. Might as well just concede here. This guy has every single good paladin card in his deck.
Reporting for duty.
What's Gore Howl gonna do for me? Nothing. So this game's over. Nothing I can do. Well, that's what happens when you're at 7 wins. You're fighting other people with 7 wins, and they have very, very good decks. And when you stumble on the draw, or you stumble on the play, you really lose. So again, I'm gonna wait 20 seconds or so because I really don't want to fight. I would really like to get 8 wins, and I don't want to face that guy's insane paladin deck, which has every good card in it. That's why it's very important to get. I usually aim for 6 or 7, even 8 2-drops, just so that you can always have one in your hand and make a play. It's very important to get those cards. If you don't have them, you lose. So let's queue again. Still a pretty good chance I might face him. There's no one else in the pool. I mean, you could say it's cowardly or whatever. Not to just insta-queue again, but, you know, this game is really like pay to win, pay to grind, so I'd like to get 8 wins so that I have more gold so I can keep on playing. And it's just smart.
Garrosh versus Uther.
And I didn't even remember his name. It could be the same guy.
Fight with honor. Victory or death.
So at least I'm on the draw here, and I have a very good hand. I'm going to keep. Pretty good. So if he plays any 1-drop right now, works out very well for me actually.
Someone call for the doctor.
And exactly what I wanted him to do. It's great for me.
Back to work.
So a lot of stuff I can do next turn. Even commanding shout, which I might just do. Well, probably not. Since I have the Hearthstone commander in my hand, it's a good idea to save this coin, because you can play it and then play maybe even 2 or 3 creatures, all with haste. So that's probably the. If you attack, replace it with a guy one. There's really no way to dodge it. I guess I can commanding shout and then attack. But that seems kind of a waste if he doesn't have it. If he has it, he has it. Yeah, he does. Noble sacrifice. So that's fine.
Down!
So next turn I can play the Warsong Commander as well as the Shudders and Cleric with the War Axe and the Demolisher. It seems like it could be very good.
Reporting for duty.
I hope you like my invention.
Even better. So we're gonna do that.
Charge forward!
So this guy is in a lot of trouble, especially with his commanding shout. Just make Organ do so much. I really like commanding shout. I use it a lot. I use two in, or I think two in my constructed warrior deck as well. It's a pretty good card.
Hmm.
I mean, I can even cruel Taskmaster him
no,
and buff him, but he's gonna die here. But that's okay. Since I can simply War Axe that.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Back to work.
Push forward.
No problem.
For the welfare!
Smash. So the reason I buffed that and not these guys is because they are much more important to me, and I don't want their health getting any lower than they need to be.
Or die! Or both. You love my new recipe.
Well played.
So this guy's deck is terrible. He's playing Eye for an Eye, which does nothing. It's game for
For the
me.
welfare!
Really easy last match, but and I think I will play another round and just insta concede to someone. Although it's happened to me before where someone else has conceded before I could concede, which gives you 9 wins and then you don't get as much gold, which is irritating, but if it happens, it happens. Do my good deed for the round. Oh, it takes this long. Oh, it'll be long.
Garrosh versus.
This guy's probably confused, but I'm sure he enjoys his free win. So, let's see what we got. And again, about average, 230 gold. Really wish that was gold instead of dust, but nothing you can do. So, yeah, let's check out the pack. So we get any legendaries. And every card in this pack is terrible. No surprise. But, so that was another, I guess, 8 and 2 arena run. And see you next time. Thanks for watching.